My name is Aaliyah Bly, and I'm a rising senior at Emory University studying human health with a concentration in epidemiology. And I'm also an incoming Master of Public Health candidate at the Rollins School of Public Health studying infectious disease epidemiology. And this summer, I had the amazing opportunity to travel to Ghana with the OKB Hope Foundation and 2 other interns from Cornell University. And we spent most of our time in the city of Kumasi, which is in southern Ghana, but we were also able to visit a lot of beautiful locations like Cape Coast, Accra, Shai Hills Reserve, and Lake Basomtwi. And Ghana overall is a beautiful country full of very friendly people, so I always felt very welcomed and encouraged to try new things. And so aside from seeing a lot of incredible locations throughout Ghana, our primary role with the organization was to assist with their mobile healthcare screenings in rural communities throughout the Ashanti region. So under the guidance of the team's physician assistant and also laboratory technicians, I learned how to perform rapid diagnostic tests, or RDTs, for a variety of conditions that are common within the Ashanti region and the rural communities. Conditions like malaria, typhoid fever, hepatitis B and C, syphilis, and also anemia, and a variety of other things. So these screenings were easily the highlight of the trip for me because I was able to not only gain a new appreciation for infectious disease studies and how it can be applied in the field, but also I was able to really interact with the community members. And I think a large facet of health sciences is and should be empathy. So being able to listen to people talk about their concerns for themselves, their loved ones, their communities as a whole, I think really allowed us to build a stronger connection between the OKB team and the communities that they hope to continue to serve, and also diagnose a variety of conditions that otherwise may have gone unnoticed. So alongside learning practical skills within the Hope Health Band, I also gained a stronger understanding of medical sciences while shadowing at the Komfo Anokye Teaching Hospital in Kumasi. And during my time there, I was able to observe a variety of cases of viral and bacterial infections that I'd previously only seen in textbooks. And while I'm not pursuing a career in medicine, I definitely think that being able to see how disease can impact a person, not only physically, but also emotionally, certainly encourages me to continue to pursue entering the domain of public health. And the lessons I learned during my time overall, both in the hospital and in the field, will certainly continue to inform my future education and my career in epidemiology, primarily in the space of developing relationships with community members. I really hope to enter the space of outbreak prevention and control, and many of the interventions that are introduced under that space tend to be very considerate of how a community operates, and that can extend beyond just sanitation and hygiene to understanding how cultures interact with each other, how social structures are relevant to a given community, and how that can all play into the holistic definition of what health is. So I think being given the chance as a young person to step out of my comfort zone and my realm of understanding and really apply my existing knowledge in a very new setting encouraged me to be adaptable and highly receptive to the lessons that the community was imparting on me. So to any students that are considering applying to the program, I would certainly encourage it. I would say come with an open mind and an understanding that you will learn from many of the people around you in many ways. And I think this trip definitely emphasized to me that healthcare is a highly collaborative venture. So my function as a team member definitely made the experience all the more insightful. So coming with the kind of team mindset and ability to work with others would be very helpful. And also I think that overall my time in Ghana encouraged me to explore the world more and graciously receive the knowledge and the lived experiences of the people around me. So I would just say finally thank you to the OKB team one more time for allowing me to be a part of your mission and having me for the summer, and keep up the great work. Thank you.